Dear Heavenly Father, this is the day that you have made. Right here, right now, this very morning, is a beautiful gift straight from your hands. Before I think about my to-do list, before I check my phone, before the world starts pulling at me, I pause, and I choose to rejoice and be glad in it. Thank you, Lord, for waking me up today. Thank you for the breath in my lungs, for the light streaming through my window, for another chance to live, to love, to walk with you. Even if yesterday was hard, even if today feels uncertain, your word reminds me, this is the day you have made, not by accident, not by chance, but on purpose, and it is good. I choose joy this morning, Father, not because everything is perfect, but because you are perfect. Not because I feel like it, but because you are worthy of it. Let my heart sing with gladness. Let my spirit rise up and rejoice in who you are, my Savior, my provider, my closest friend. Fill this day with your presence. Let me notice the little blessings, the warmth of coffee, the smile of a loved one, the beauty of the sky you painted. Help me carry this joy into every conversation, every task, every moment. Let my rejoicing be contagious, drawing others closer to you. Thank you that your love endures forever. Thank you that your plans for me today are good. I step into this day with gladness in my heart and praise on my lips. And now, Lord, as this morning unfolds, I quiet my soul before you. I come not rushing, not striving, not trying to impress you with perfect words. I come simply as I am, knowing that you already see me fully and love me completely. I bring you my waking thoughts, the ones that surfaced even before my feet touched the floor. You know the worries that tried to follow me from yesterday into today. You know the hopes I carry, the questions that linger, the silent prayers I have whispered so many times that they feel worn and fragile. I lay all of it before you now. Father, I long to hear your voice above every other voice clamoring for my attention. The world is loud, demanding, impatient. It constantly tells me who I should be, what I should fear, and how fast I should move. But your voice is different. Your voice brings peace. Your voice brings clarity. Your voice brings life. This morning, I echo the cry of the psalmist when he prayed, "Let me hear of your loving kindness in the morning, for I trust in you," as written in Psalm 143:8. Lord, let that be true for me today. Let me hear your loving kindness before I hear criticism. Let me hear your mercy before I hear pressure. Let me hear your truth before I hear lies. Teach me how to listen, Father, not just with my ears, but with my heart. Slow me down enough to notice when you are speaking softly through your word, through a gentle nudge in my spirit, through a moment of unexpected peace. I don't want to rush past you in my hurry to get things done. I want to walk with you, step by step, breath by breath. Order my priorities according to your will, not my anxiety. Align my schedule with your purposes, not my fears. As the morning light grows brighter, let your light shine even brighter within me. Illuminate the places in my heart that need healing. Gently reveal the attitudes that do not reflect your love. Where I have held on to resentment, help me release it. Where I have been carrying guilt, remind me of your forgiveness. Where I have been walking in fear, replace it with trust. Your mercies are not exhausted. They are new again today. Just as you promised in Lamentations when it says that because of your great love we are not consumed, and your mercies are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness, as written in Lamentations 3:22-23. I cling to that truth as I begin this day. Father, meet me in my weakness. I don't have to pretend to be strong with you. You know the areas where I feel tired before the day has even begun. You know the responsibilities that feel heavy on my shoulders. You know the conversations I am dreading and the decisions I am unsure about. I invite you into all of it. Be my strength where I feel inadequate. Be my wisdom where I feel unsure. Be my peace where I feel unsettled. As I prepare to move forward into this day, I ask you to guard my heart and my mind. Help me respond instead of react. Help me speak words that build up rather than tear down. Let my tone reflect your kindness. Let my actions reflect your grace. When interruptions come, and I know they will, help me see them not as obstacles, but as opportunities to love like you love. Teach me to be present with the people you place in my path today. Father, I surrender my expectations to you. Sometimes I carry an unspoken script for how I think the day should go, and when it doesn't follow that script, frustration creeps in. Today I release that control. I trust that you are already in every moment ahead of me. You go before me and prepare the way. Even if things don't unfold as I planned, I choose to believe that you are still working for my good. Let my life today be a quiet prayer. Let my work be an offering. Let my rest be an act of trust. I want to remain aware of your presence, not just in still moments, but in busy ones too. Remind me throughout the day that I am never alone, never forgotten, never outside of your care. When my mind wanders, gently bring it back to you. When my heart feels heavy, remind me to lift it to you. As this prayer continues, I hold space in my soul for whatever you want to speak next. I am listening, Lord. I am open. I am willing. Lead me deeper into your peace as this day unfolds and carry me forward into the next moments, where your grace will meet me again. Father, as I continue to sit with you in this unfolding morning, I feel my heart settling like calm waters after a gentle rain. I sense that quiet assurance that you are near, closer than my next breath. I don't want to rush away from this place. I want to linger here with you, because in your presence my soul finds its true rest. The noise fades, the pressure loosens its grip, and I remember who I am, not defined by productivity, not measured by success or failure, but known and loved as your child. Lord, teach me how to carry this awareness of you throughout the entire day. When the pace quickens and responsibilities demand my attention, remind me that you are not only found in silence, but also in movement. You walk with me into meetings, into kitchens, into classrooms, into offices, into quiet rooms and crowded spaces. There is no place I can go where your presence does not surround me. Just as David declared with confidence that even when he walked through the valley, you were with him, I choose to trust that truth today as well. I ask you, Father, to guide my steps intentionally. I don't want to waste my energy chasing things that don't matter in eternity. Show me what truly deserves my focus. Help me discern between what is urgent and what is important. When I feel pulled in many directions, anchor me in your wisdom. Your word tells me that if I trust in you with all my heart and lean not on my own understanding, you will direct my paths, as promised in Proverbs 3:5-6. I hold on to that promise now. I don't have to figure everything out. I just have to trust you and keep walking. Lord, I lift up my thoughts to you. You know how easily my mind can drift toward worry about the future, about finances, about health, about relationships. This morning, I choose to surrender those worries into your capable hands. You already know what I need before I even ask. You are not surprised by any challenge I face today. Teach me to replace anxious thoughts with prayers and fearful assumptions with faith. When worry tries to creep in, gently remind me to return to you. Father, shape my heart to reflect yours. Let compassion flow through me freely. Help me see people the way you see them. Not as interruptions, not as problems to solve, but as souls deeply loved by you. Give me patience when I am tempted to be short. Give me humility when I am tempted to be defensive. Give me kindness when I am tempted to withdraw. Let my life quietly point others to you, not through perfection, but through authenticity and grace. As I step further into this day, I ask for your protection over my body, my mind, and my spirit. Guard me from discouragement. Guard me from comparison. Guard me from the subtle lies that tell me I am not enough or that I am alone in my struggles. Cover me with your peace, the kind that doesn't depend on circumstances but flows from knowing you are in control. Let that peace stand watch over my heart, steady and strong. Lord, I also bring before you the people I love. You know who comes to mind even now. The ones who are struggling, the ones who are searching, the ones who need comfort, direction, or healing. I place them into your care. Work in their lives in ways only you can. Where words fail, let your spirit move. Where hope feels thin, breathe new life. Help me trust that you are already at work, even when I cannot see immediate change. Father, help me to be faithful in small things today. Remind me that obedience is not always found in grand gestures, but often in quiet choices, to speak truth gently, to show up when it's hard, to keep going when no one else notices. You see every act of faithfulness. Nothing offered to you is ever wasted. Let me serve with a willing heart, not out of obligation, but out of love. As the hours unfold, help me remain sensitive to your leading. Sometimes you prompt me to pause, to speak, to act, or to wait. Give me the courage to respond when you nudge me, even if it feels uncomfortable or inconvenient. I don't want to miss the divine appointments you have woven into this day. Open my eyes to see them. Open my ears to hear you clearly. Open my heart to respond willingly. Lord, when fatigue sets in, remind me to rest in you, not just physical rest, but soul-deep rest. Teach me that I don't have to earn your love or prove my worth. I can simply receive. You invite the weary to come to you and find rest for their souls, just as Jesus spoke in Matthew 11:28. I come to you again and again today, whenever I feel heavy or overwhelmed. Father, let gratitude be my posture throughout this day. Even in challenges, help me find reasons to give thanks. Gratitude shifts my focus from what is lacking to what you have already provided. It reminds me of your faithfulness in the past and strengthens my trust for the future. Let thanksgiving rise naturally from my heart, not forced but sincere. As this prayer continues to flow into the moments ahead, I remain here with you, listening, trusting, walking forward one step at a time. Carry me gently into what comes next, Lord. I am still attentive to your voice, still open to your loving kindness, still choosing to trust you as this day continues to unfold. Lord, as this morning is still young and quiet, I remain here with you before the rhythm of the day truly begins. The world has not yet fully awakened, and I cherish this sacred space where it is just you and me. The air feels fresh, full of possibility, and my heart is open before you. This is the moment I want to anchor myself in, before responsibilities speak louder, before expectations settle in, before my thoughts scatter in many directions. Father, I offer you these first moments intentionally. Just as the dawn stretches across the sky, let your light stretch across my inner world. I want you to be the first voice I listen to, the first truth I receive, the first love I rest in. Your word says that in the morning you hear my voice, and in the morning I lay my requests before you and wait expectantly, just as David expressed in Psalm 5:3. So here I am, Lord, speaking honestly, waiting quietly, expecting gently. I wait for you not with impatience, but with trust. I don't need everything answered right now. I don't need every uncertainty resolved before I step forward. I simply need to know that you are with me, that you are guiding me, that your grace is already sufficient for whatever this day will bring. As the morning light grows stronger, let that same assurance grow stronger in my heart. Father, tune my spirit to recognize your loving kindness early, before doubt tries to take root. Let me sense your goodness not only in big revelations, but in subtle peace, in calm thoughts, in a steady heart. Sometimes you speak not through dramatic moments, but through quiet confidence that settles deep within. Help me recognize that as your voice. Help me trust that stillness is not emptiness, but fullness of your presence. I place my mind before you this morning. Clear away mental clutter. Remove the lingering heaviness from yesterday that tries to follow me into today. I don't want to carry what you never asked me to hold. Teach me how to release mental burdens quickly, how to bring every thought into alignment with truth. When my mind wanders toward fear or self-doubt, gently lead it back to you. Lord, establish my steps even before I take them. Before I speak my first words to anyone else, shape my heart with wisdom and grace. Before I make decisions, small or significant, align my desires with yours. I want my choices today to flow naturally from time spent with you now. Let this morning prayer be the foundation everything else is built upon. As I sit here, I am reminded that you are not distant or reserved in the morning hours. Scripture tells me that you awaken my ear to listen like one being taught, as written in Isaiah 54. That truth comforts me deeply. It tells me that you are attentive, that you are intentional, that you are willing to teach and guide me gently. So awaken my ears, Lord. Teach me how to listen with humility and expectancy. I don't want to rush into action without first being shaped by your presence. The world values speed, but you value depth. The world pushes productivity, but you invite intimacy. This morning, I choose depth over haste. I choose intimacy over noise. I choose to be with you before I do anything for you. Father, steady my emotions as this day begins. Sometimes mornings carry an undercurrent of emotion, anticipation, weariness, hope, or quiet fear. Whatever I am feeling, I bring it to you without filtering it. You are not intimidated by my honesty. Meet me exactly where I am. If I feel strong, keep me humble. If I feel fragile, hold me close. If I feel uncertain, anchor me in your faithfulness. I ask you to cover this morning with your peace. Let it be unhurried. Let it be grounded. Let it be filled with a sense of holy calm that lingers even as I begin to move. May the tone of this morning set the tone for everything that follows. Not rushed, not anxious, not distracted, but centered in you. Lord, bless the work of my hands before I even begin it. Bless the conversations that will come later by shaping my heart now. Bless the paths I will walk today by directing my thoughts this morning. I trust that nothing is wasted when it is first surrendered to you. As I prepare to rise from this place of prayer, I do so slowly, intentionally, with awareness that you are coming with me. This moment does not end when I stand up. It continues, carried quietly in my spirit. Your presence goes before me, your grace walks beside me, and your love surrounds me from the very first step. I remain listening, Lord. I remain open. I remain anchored in you as this morning gently unfolds. Father, as the morning continues to breathe softly around me, I stay attentive to you. There is something holy about these early moments, when the day has not yet asked anything of me, when my heart is still uncluttered. I want to learn how to live from this place, not just visit it briefly, but let it shape me. Let this quiet communion sink deeper than emotion, deeper than routine, and become the foundation of how I walk through every hour that follows, Lord. I invite you to shape my inner posture right now. Before I speak, before I decide, before I move quickly, align me with your heart. I don't want to react to the day, I want to respond from a place of trust. Let my confidence be rooted not in how prepared I feel, but in who you are. You are already present in everything ahead of me, and that truth calms my spirit. As I sit with you, I ask that you gently remind me of who you are this morning. You are faithful, even when circumstances feel unstable. You are kind, even when life feels demanding. You are patient, even when I am learning slowly. Let these truths wash over me again, not as information I already know, but as assurance my heart needs to feel. Sometimes I forget that you are not in a hurry with me. You walk at a pace that nurtures growth, not pressure. Father, help me receive your love without resistance. I confess that at times I find it easier to work for approval than to rest in acceptance. This morning, teach me again that I am already loved, already seen, already valued. Not because of what I will accomplish today, but because I belong to you. Let that truth settle deeply, quieting every striving thought. I open my hands before you now, symbolically releasing control. I release the need to manage outcomes. I release the pressure to have everything figured out. I release the fear of making mistakes. I place this morning, and everything that will follow it, into your care. You are wise enough to guide me, gentle enough to correct me, and strong enough to sustain me. Lord, speak to me through your word as this morning unfolds. Even when I am not physically reading scripture, let your truth rise up within me. Let remembered verses bring comfort at just the right moment. Let promises I've read before come alive with fresh meaning. Your word says that your steadfast love never ceases, and that your compassion does not fail, and that truth from Lamentations reminds me again that each morning is not a repeat of yesterday, but a fresh beginning with you. As light fills the room, let hope fill my heart. Let this morning not be shadowed by what went wrong before, but illuminated by what you are doing now. You are the God of new beginnings, and mornings reflect that part of your nature so beautifully. Thank you for meeting me here, not with judgment, but with mercy. Father, prepare my heart to carry your presence gently into motion. As I begin to move, let me do so without haste. Let my actions flow from peace, not pressure. Let my words later today be shaped by the stillness I experienced with you now. I want this time to echo throughout the hours ahead like a quiet melody. I ask you to sharpen my spiritual sensitivity this morning. Help me notice when you are inviting me to pause, to reflect, to choose differently. Often, you guide not with loud commands, but with gentle direction. Teach me to recognize that guidance and to trust it, even when it doesn't make immediate sense. Lord, I acknowledge that every morning is an act of trust. I wake up not knowing exactly how the day will unfold, but choosing to believe you will be faithful within it. That belief is my anchor. That trust is my strength. As Psalm 143 speaks of lifting the soul to you and trusting you to show the way to walk, I lift my soul again now, quietly asking you to lead me in the way I should go. I don't ask for the morning to be easy. I ask for it to be grounded in you. I don't ask for control. I ask for closeness. I don't ask for certainty. I ask for faith. These are the gifts my heart longs for most as I begin this day. And so, Father, I remain here just a little longer, breathing, listening, receiving. Let this morning prayer continue to shape me, even as words fade into quiet awareness. You are here. I am not alone. And that is enough as this morning gently carries me forward. Father, as this morning stretches onward in quiet simplicity, I allow myself to be fully present with you. There is no rush in your presence, no pressure to perform. The stillness feels intentional, like an invitation to rest deeper than sleep ever could. I let my breathing slow, my shoulders relax, my thoughts soften. I am here, and you are here, and this moment is enough. Lord, I ask you to gently order my heart before I step fully into motion. Let my inner world be steady, not reactive. Let my emotions be anchored, not easily shaken. I don't want to carry unnecessary weight into this day. If there is anything heavy lingering in my spirit, unspoken fears, quiet disappointments, subtle discouragements, I bring them into your light now. You already see them, and you are not overwhelmed by them. Replace what weighs me down with the lightness of trust. Father, remind me this morning that I don't walk into this day alone. Even before I say a word or take a step, you are already ahead of me. Your word tells me that you go before me and make the way straight, and that truth gives my heart peace. I don't need to scan the horizon anxiously. I don't need to brace myself for what might come. I can walk forward calmly, knowing you are already there. As the morning continues, help me carry a quiet awareness of you, not forced, not strained, just a gentle knowing that you are near. Let that awareness shape my attitude. Let it soften my reactions. Let it guide my decisions. I want to move through this morning with a sense of holy attentiveness, aware that even ordinary moments are sacred when you are present within them. Lord, I ask you to guard my thoughts early, before they have a chance to spiral. The mind is so powerful, and I want mine to be aligned with truth. When negative or fearful thoughts try to take root, remind me of what is true. Remind me that you are my refuge and strength, a very present help. As Psalm 46 declares, let that truth be louder than any anxious whisper. Father, teach me how to trust you simply, not with complicated theology or perfect understanding, but with childlike faith. Trusting you with this morning. Trusting you with what I cannot control. Trusting you with what I don't yet see clearly. There is freedom in that kind of trust, and I want to walk in it today. I thank you for the gift of waking up, for the quiet miracle of another morning, for the opportunity to begin again. No matter what yesterday held, today stands before me as a fresh offering. Thank you that I am not defined by past failures or past successes. I am defined by your love, which meets me new each morning. Lord, as I prepare to transition from stillness into movement, help me do so without losing this sense of connection. Let this prayer not end, but transform into a quiet conversation carried in my heart. Even as my hands become busy, let my spirit remain attentive. Even as my thoughts turn practical, let my heart stay soft toward you. I entrust this morning to you once more. Shape it. Bless it. Fill it with your presence. Let me hear your loving kindness in the subtle ways you speak. Through peace, through clarity, through a steady heart, I welcome you into every breath, every step, every thought, as this morning gently unfolds in your care. Father, I stay with you in these gentle moments of morning stillness, aware that something sacred has already been planted in my heart. It feels like a quiet ceiling, as if your peace is settling into place, preparing me from the inside out. I don't want to rush past this. I want to let it take root, to let your presence sink beneath the surface of my thoughts and shape the posture of my soul. Lord, let this morning begin not with urgency, but with assurance. Let me move forward knowing that I am held. Before I hear the voices of others, let me be grounded in yours. Before I measure myself by tasks or expectations, let me remember that I am already known and loved. There is such freedom in starting the day from that truth, and I receive it now with gratitude. As the light continues to fill the space around me, remind me of the light you place within me. Your word speaks of light shining in the darkness, and the darkness not overcoming it, as written in the opening of John's Gospel. Let that truth be alive in me this morning. No matter what shadows may appear later, your light has already gone before me. Darkness does not have the final word. You do. Father, satisfy my soul early with your steadfast love. Let joy rise gently, not forced or loud, but deep and steady. Psalm 90 speaks of being satisfied in the morning with your unfailing love, and that is my quiet request now. Let my joy be rooted in you, not in circumstances. Let it be something carried within me, not something easily taken away. I ask you to bless my inner rhythm today. Help me move at a pace that allows awareness, reflection, and grace. Protect me from the temptation to hurry through life, missing you in the process. Teach me that slowness in spirit can coexist with diligence in action. I want to be faithful, but not frantic, focused, but not burdened. Lord, as I begin to turn my attention outward, keep my heart anchored inwardly with you. Let this morning prayer linger like a fragrance, subtle but present. Let it influence how I think, how I listen, how I respond. I don't need to hold on to the words themselves. I just need to carry the presence they created. Father, thank you for meeting me here so faithfully. You never tire of welcoming me. You never grow distant or distracted. Every morning, you are ready to receive me again, just as I am. That kindness humbles me. That consistency strengthens me. That love steadies me as I prepare to move forward. I rise from this place of prayer with a calm heart and a settled spirit. Not because everything ahead is clear, but because you are near. And that nearness is enough to carry me gently into the beginning of this day. Father, I remain open, knowing this morning still has more to unfold between us. I sense that quiet invitation to stay just a little longer, to let my heart settle even deeper into trust. There is no pressure here, only presence. I don't need to fill the silence with words. Even my stillness feels heard by you. You understand the prayers beneath the prayers, the longings I can't fully articulate, the hopes that rest quietly at the back of my soul. Lord, I let this morning be a gentle resetting of my inner compass. Align me again with what is true. Strip away the subtle lies that try to attach themselves overnight, the lie that I am behind, the lie that I must hurry, the lie that I am alone in what I carry. Replace them with your truth, steady and unshaken. Your truth does not rush me, it roots me. As the morning air continues to feel fresh, I breathe in your peace. I imagine it filling the places where tension likes to hide, in my chest, my jaw, my thoughts. I release what I don't need to carry yet. There will be time later for decisions and responsibilities, but for now, this moment belongs to you. Let it shape the way I enter everything else. Father, awaken my spiritual senses early before distraction dulls them. Help me notice your presence not as something distant, but as something woven into the very fabric of this morning. In the quiet hum of the room, in the light shifting across the walls, in the simple awareness that I am alive and held. You are near in ways that don't need explanation. I think of how your word says that you give peace like a river to those whose minds are stayed on you, as spoken in Isaiah 26:3. Let that peace flow gently now, unforced, continuous, steady. Let it carry me forward, not in a rush, but in confidence. I don't need to anticipate every bend in the river. I only need to stay close to you. Lord, I offer you my attention this morning. It is such a precious thing in a world that constantly tries to divide it. I choose, right now, to give it back to you. Shape what captures my focus today. Teach me how to be present rather than scattered, attentive rather than anxious. Let my thoughts be clear and uncluttered as I begin to move. Father, I thank you for the quiet strength that comes from beginning the day with you. It's not loud or showy, but it is deep and enduring. It steadies my emotions. It softens my reactions. It reminds me that I don't need to prove anything today. I simply need to walk faithfully. As this morning continues, let my heart remain teachable. If you want to adjust my perspective, I welcome it. If you want to slow me down, I will listen. If you want to reassure me again, I will receive it. You are a gentle teacher, and I trust the way you lead. I stay here with you, Lord, still listening, still receiving, still allowing this morning prayer to flow naturally into the moments ahead, unbroken, unforced, and alive with your presence. Father, I stay with you, letting this morning remain spacious and unhurried. There is a tenderness in these moments that I don't want to lose, a sense that you are gently drawing my attention deeper, inviting me not just to start the day with you, but to start it from you, from this place of connection, from this place of trust, from this place of quiet dependence. Lord, my soul reaches for you early, even before words fully form. There is a longing within me that only you can satisfy. Like David expressed in Psalm 63, my soul thirsts for you, my body longs for you in a dry and weary land. I recognize that thirst this morning, not a desperation, but a desire, a holy awareness that life feels most alive when you are at the center of it. Meet that longing, Father, not with noise, but with nearness. Let me sense your goodness in a way that feels personal and real. You are not an idea I cling to. You are a living presence who meets me right here. I don't need to strive to feel you. I simply need to remain open, attentive, and honest. As the morning continues to unfold, I invite you to gently shape my expectations. Help me not to expect too much from myself or too little from you. Free me from the pressure to perform spiritually, to feel a certain way, or to have everything resolved before I begin. You are patient with my process. You are faithful in my becoming. Father, I ask you to steady my heart against distraction. The world will soon ask for my attention, but right now I choose to anchor myself in you. Let this anchoring go deep, beyond surface calm into true inner stability. When my mind tries to run ahead into what might happen later, gently draw it back to now, back to you. Lord, establish truth early in my thoughts. Let me begin the day remembering that you are good, that you are trustworthy, that you are actively involved in my life. I don't want to carry subconscious fear or quiet doubt into the morning hours. Replace them with a settled confidence that you are working, even when I cannot see the full picture. I thank you for the grace that meets me at the very start of the day. Grace that doesn't wait for me to get everything right. Grace that covers my weakness. Grace that teaches me how to walk forward with humility and courage. This morning, grace feels gentle, like a hand on my shoulder reminding me that I am not alone. Father, I welcome your gentle leadership as this morning continues. Lead my thoughts, lead my pace, lead my responses. Psalm 25 speaks of you teaching the humble your way, and that truth reassures me. I don't need to be strong or impressive to be led by you. I only need to remain willing and open. I pause again, Lord, not to end this prayer, but to deepen it, to let it move from spoken words into quiet awareness, to let your presence settle into my spirit like morning light filling a room. Stay with me here, shape me here, prepare me here. I remain listening, I remain trusting, I remain rooted in you as this morning continues to open gently before us. Father, I stay grounded here with you, letting the morning breathe at its own pace. There is a softness in my spirit now, a quiet readiness that did not come from effort, but from being with you. I sense that this is how you love to meet your children, not with urgency, not with demand, but with gentle presence that steadies everything within. Lord, I bring you my inner noise, the thoughts that tend to rise first thing in the morning. Some are practical, some emotional, some unfinished from yesterday. I don't push them away, but I don't let them lead. I place them in your hands and ask you to order them according to your wisdom. Let what matters rise naturally, and let what doesn't slowly fade. You are not confused by my thoughts, and you are not overwhelmed by them. This morning, I choose to quiet my soul before you. Like the psalmist who said his soul was calm and quiet like a weaned child with its mother in Psalm 131, I rest my inner world in you. I don't need to grasp or strive or demand answers. I simply lean into your care, trusting that you know exactly what I need today and when I need it. Father, thank you that you are already attentive to me. Before I spoke a word this morning, you were listening. Before I opened my eyes, your mercies were ready. There is something deeply comforting about knowing I am never the one initiating alone. You are always already present, already aware, already loving. As the morning light grows clearer, I ask you to clarify my heart in the same way. Let my motives be clean. Let my intentions be sincere. If there is any subtle tension between my will and yours, gently align me again. I don't want to carry inner resistance into the day. I want to walk in agreement with you, trusting that your way is good even when it stretches me. Lord, awaken hope early within me, not a loud emotional hope, but a steady confidence that you are faithful. When the day begins with hope, everything else feels lighter. Let that hope rest in the knowledge that you are consistent, that you do not change, and that your love is not dependent on my performance. I welcome your instruction this morning, even if it comes quietly. Sometimes you teach not through words, but through peace that replaces anxiety, through clarity that replaces confusion. Your word says in Psalm 119 that you rise before dawn and cry for help, and that you put your hope in God's word. I echo that posture now. I place my hope in what you have spoken, not in what I fear or assume. Father, help me carry a gentle humility as this morning continues. Remind me that I don't need to have all the answers to be deeply secure. I don't need to control outcomes to be at peace. True strength comes from trusting you, from staying teachable, from remaining close. As I prepare to move further into the morning, let this connection remain unbroken. Let it flow naturally, like a quiet undercurrent beneath everything else. Even when I begin to speak, to plan, to act, let my spirit stay anchored in you. I am still here, Lord, still listening, still resting, still allowing this morning to shape me in your presence. Father, I remain with you as the morning continues to open like a slow, gentle unfolding. Nothing needs to be forced here. Nothing needs to be rushed. I sense that this time with you is doing a quiet work inside me, reordering, softening, strengthening in ways I may not fully recognize yet, but deeply trust. You are always at work beneath the surface, even when everything feels still. Lord, I offer you my attention again, because I know how easily it can drift. Even now, thoughts may try to pull me ahead, but I gently return to you. I return to this awareness of your nearness. I return to the truth that you are not asking me to figure out the day yet, only to begin it with you. There is such wisdom in starting from stillness instead of speed. Father, I ask you to mark this morning with clarity. Not the kind of clarity that explains everything, but the kind that settles the heart. The clarity that says, you are safe, you are guided, you are not alone. Let that knowing rest deep within me, so it doesn't easily fade when the pace of life increases. I bring you my identity this morning. Before labels, before roles, before expectations, I place myself before you simply as your child. That is where everything else flows from. When I forget that, I begin to strive. When I remember it, I can breathe again. Anchor me there, Lord, early and firmly. Your word reminds me that you know the plans you have for me. Plans for peace, not harm. Plans to give me a future and a hope as spoken in Jeremiah 2:9-11. I hold that promise quietly in my heart this morning. I don't rush to apply it or analyze it. I simply receive it as assurance. My life is not random. This day is not random. You are intentional, even in the unseen details. Father, teach me to trust you with the unfolding, not just the destination. I confess that sometimes I want answers before obedience, clarity before surrender. This morning, I choose a different posture. I choose to trust you step by step, moment by moment. Let me be comfortable not knowing everything yet, as long as I know you are with me. As the morning continues, I invite you to gently strengthen my inner resolve. Not a hardened strength, but a quiet resilience rooted in faith. The kind that allows me to remain calm when things feel uncertain. The kind that helps me stay kind when I feel tired. The kind that keeps me anchored when emotions fluctuate. This strength comes from you, and I welcome it now. Lord, I let your peace settle again. Not as something fragile, but as something grounded. Jesus spoke of a peace not given as the world gives, a peace that steadies the heart even before circumstances change. I receive that peace now, letting it take its place within me as a guard over my thoughts and emotions. Father, I stay receptive. If you want to remind me of something, I am listening. If you want to prepare me gently, I am open. If you want to reassure me again, I receive it gladly. You are never repetitive without purpose. Every gentle reminder is an act of love. I remain here with you as this morning continues, not rushing ahead, not closing this space, just staying present, trusting that you are shaping me quietly, faithfully, lovingly, right here. Father, as this morning reaches its gentle fullness, I sense that quiet readiness forming within me. Not a rush to begin, but a settled willingness to step forward with you. What has been formed here does not feel fragile. It feels rooted, like something established deep enough to remain steady, even when the day begins to move faster. I thank you for this work you have done in stillness, the kind of work that cannot be measured, but can be felt. Lord, let this final portion of the morning be a sealing moment, not an ending, but a strengthening. Let everything you have whispered to my heart take its place firmly within me. I don't want to rush away and forget. Help me remember, not by effort, but by awareness, that you are the one who began this day with me and will walk with me through every moment that follows. Father, I recognize that mornings carry a unique grace. Your word speaks of declaring your loving kindness in the morning and your faithfulness by night, as written in Psalm 92:2. Right now, in this morning hour, I declare your loving kindness over my life. I acknowledge that you have been gentle with me, patient with me, generous toward me. I receive that loving kindness, not as something distant, but as something active and present. As I prepare to rise and engage with the world you have placed me in, I ask you to let this calm remain within me, not as something passive, but as something strong, a calm that keeps me anchored, a calm that allows me to listen well, a calm that reflects trust rather than fear. Let others sense something different about me today, not because I am striving to show it, but because I have been with you. Father, I entrust you with the transition from prayer into action. Sometimes that transition is where peace gets lost, but today I ask you to guard it. Let me move gently. Let me move intentionally. Let me move with awareness that you are still present, still guiding, still close. This morning prayer does not dissolve when words end. It lives on in the posture of my heart. Lord, be my strength from the very beginning of this day. Isaiah speaks of you being our strength every morning, our salvation in times of trouble. I quietly lean into that truth now. I don't carry today on my own strength. I don't rely on my own understanding. I rely on you, steady, faithful, unchanging. Father, help me begin this day well, not perfectly but grounded, not loudly but faithfully. Let the first steps I take be guided by trust. Let the first words I speak be shaped by grace. Let the first decisions I make be rooted in the peace you have placed within me here. I thank you for meeting me in the stillness. I thank you for speaking through quiet assurance. I thank you for being exactly who you have always been, faithful, kind, near. And now, Lord, as this morning opens fully before me, I step into it with a heart that has been held, a spirit that has been steadied, and a soul that is listening. Lord, I ask all of this in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.